Child Natalie said, Jayla, Baddie, Dolly, Rolly.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming to you guys with another video. So in this video, you guys, we talking a little bit of Hollywood topics. Before I get started, make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Now, first I wanted to get into, you guys, is Spice. So she dropped and previewed a new track, and she's sampling the song Bad Girls, which, by the way, I just feel like I'm so sick of the sampling nowadays. I'm really sick of rappers sampling old hits that to me should not be touched. This is a song that you just don't touch. Anybody that knows M.I.A.'s Bad Girls, you automatically think of BGC Mexico. Like, that is just a song that you just leave alone, okay? Live fast, die young. You just hear that. You just see Julie getting hit upside her head. You just see Rima getting bullied. You think of Megan coming to the reunion with the bandana on. It's just like there's some things like you just leave it to be. It didn't sound bad, actually. I actually liked the way it sounded, but the thing is, it sounded like a whole lot of other Ice Spice tracks, so there wasn't much of a difference to it. I heard a little bit of the SpongeBob song in there that she made. I heard a little bit of Jelly in there. It's all like, to me, a conjunction of all her songs all put together using this sample. Now, I was very surprised that M.I.A. even cleared this sample because she doesn't give me the type of girl who would be a fan of an Ice Spice, so that in itself was a shocker to see. But congrats go out to her because certain artists will not clear a sample, especially while then again, M.I.A. already has a lot of issues going on in regards to the industry. So she probably was like, yeah, let me use the coins real quick, okay? Because certain artists, they will not do it, especially if they do not like, one, the song that's being made on that sample and or the artist. What Rima said, ain't nothing classy but a bad girl. You know, like that. That's what we see when we hear that song. Now, it looks as if she gained some of the weight back, which she looks absolutely amazing. Like, to me, the weight that she's at now is like in the middle of the weight that she was at before she got thin. She's like right in the midst of it. It's like, she looks absolutely amazing. I will say that. Say what you want. Now, after this was dropped, of course, she dropped a couple of new just promo pics, just showing us the glamour of herself, and it included a swoop, okay, a swoop, okay, a swirl swoop, and it caused a lot of controversy. There's an artist by the name of Jordin Pauline, right? Jordin Pauline felt as if Ice Spice was copying her. She tweeted and quote tweeted, said, "Child, I wish y'all copied Jesus this much." And it shows Ice Spice's photo with the swirl swoop. My whole thing is this. Okay, and we're gonna talk about Jordin because upon research, Jordin, you guys, is actually extremely accredited. Jordin, bitch, you are not the Fairly Odd Parents, bitch. You are not Perry, bitch. Now, this is the guy that came up with the soup the swirl. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I think of the soup the swirl, I think of the Fairly Odd Parents. So y'all should really be bowing down and giving props to the greats, okay? Because ain't nobody did the swirl right more than Perry, okay? Perry was that guy he was talking about, okay? And his swirl was thick. It wasn't thin. It was very thick and chunky, all right? At first, when I saw that, so I was thinking, who the heck is Jordin? Like, never heard of her. Who, like, this girl's delusional. Now, Jordin, you guys, is very accredited. Now, she's written for likes of Ant Farm. She's written for Disney and Nickelodeon and numerous artists and also networks. She's written for Disney. She's written for Nickelodeon. She's even written for Ant Farm and Shake It Up. Shake It Up. She does trap, pop, and rap. That's what she does. She does like she said she mixes basically trap, pop, Caribbean influences and makes it like her own. And she's Guyanese, so she actually has, you know, a repertoire that she could actually pop her ish. Because a commoner would be like, who the heck is this? How could she talk? But no, she has the credentials to really back it up. All right. And if anybody that watched Ant Farm First of all, that was one of my favorite Disney shows. Like, very underrated. Very, very underrated. China Anne McClain and the songs that she sang on in that show, to me, I always wonder, like, wow, like, how could she have just come up with some of this stuff? Now, Jordin was some of the heavy lifting behind that. All those songs, if anybody watched Ant Farm, y'all just know that, China and McClain would just be walking around. Next thing you know, she break out in songs. She'd be like, I'm on YouTube. Everybody watches me and everybody likes the video. Like, she just bust out and singing out of nowhere. And we'd be like, oh shit. Like, so I was wondering how did she come up with these songs? So this is the person that was one of the people really behind it. Okay. Now it didn't stop there. She went on and kept pop her issue. She said, never take a clown serious. This next move, I deserve it. It's been a long time coming. Moi, copycat culture is so scary because who gonna be themselves? I do feel like it's a little bit of a reach because the swoop swirl goes back decades. People have been doing this since the olden days. It's not like, she came on the scene and was the first to ever do it in all of the century. But I will say there are artists that you notice that will look at somebody that may not be as well known as they are and kind of mimic what they're doing, copy and paste it, flip it, repackage it, and act as if it's new. So I get her point. I will say that. It's just what she's trying to make the point of. It don't really hold a lot of weight because once again, Perry been that girl. So it's like, you can't really, you can't really hold that. You can't, okay? You can't really hold that at all. So that's the only thing. Shout out to the Shady Room, you guys, for being extra shady and posting a montage of all of the swirls that celebrities have done over the years. I will say the winner of the swoop to me from all the ones, the swoop that got posted, I'm gonna have to give it to Tommy. Because Tommy, I've seen do the swoop before. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Tommy do stuff like this. Like, Tommy's very old school with some of the stuff that she pays homage to fashion-wise. Like, I've seen her doing numerous of stuff that the girls have done before. So it's like, I'm gonna have to give it to to Tommy. Okay? Natalia, you was playing. I'll just say you was playing. Okay? Now, I want to talk about Natalie Nunn's EP, okay? And y'all, EP does not stand for executive producer title. All right, it stands for extended play. Now, basically, what an EP is way shorter than an album. It usually contains probably 7 to 8 songs. The runtime is probably about 15 to 30 minutes. It's very small. Okay, so I gave it some time because y'all know I'm fair. I'm not just gonna listen to it one time. So, this is trash. Okay, I'm gonna listen to it. I actually listened to it and gave it a little bit of time to sit so I could give my honest opinion on it. So we're gonna go track by track, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on what I have to say about her song, her EP, you guys, called Queen Baddie. Okay, first we're gonna start off with the song "Do What I Want." Now, the production value of this song, I'm not gonna lie, is fire. All right. Now, the one thing that Natalie does that I wish she would have stopped doing during this whole EP is the listing. Okay, we're not in school, okay, Natalie? The Jayla, Scotty, Rocky, Jada. I hate that. It's so irritating to me. I really do not like when she did that during this whole EP. It's very irritating to me. But I can see the song being played in the club. Say what you want about Natalie. You could tell that the production value was put into this EP because the beats sounded fire for the songs that I did like. And her voice didn't sound too bad for the tracks I did like. Okay. Now with this track, "Do What I Want," it's giving promos for baddies. Like, I could see her in the club being like, Rolly, Scotty, Jayla, Dolly. Like, I could see her doing that during the whole rundown of this song. So I'm gonna have to give this track. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. I would just stop with the listing. Now, I was very surprised, you guys. So let's come closer. That she said the words Rolly. I thought y'all was beefing. All right, Natalie, I guess. Next one we got is Motion. Okay. Now, this song, y'all know the song Diamonds Are Forever. It started like that, with the whole diamonds are forever, they will not meet you, they won't choose you and abuse you, they won't lead in the night. It was kind of like that, but then it segues into gangsta rap, which threw me off completely because I'm like, you know how Drake sometimes does that? Like he did that with "Give Me a Hug." Like he started, I know I belong, and then he went into like rapping. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like that threw me off a little bit. This wasn't my favorite of the EP because I feel like the beat that she rapped over sounded a little bit generic. So I'm gonna have to give this one a 4 out of 10. Okay. Next one we have is Shots. Shots is one of the best on this EP. Listen, we gotta give Natalie her dues when she does her things. Okay? When she does her things and she does her biggest ones, we gotta give her her dues. If not, we would be doing a disservice. Do you hear me? Because she ate that up. You ate it up, Natalie. Props up to you. That song was fire. I will say that. I like that song really, really much. Like that song, you could hear it in the club. You could hear it internationally in the club. Like you could hear it. You know what it gave me? It gave me Jersey Shore 2010 vibes. Like if the real Jersey Shore was still happening, not that stupid vacation crap that they still got going on for 10 years plus. I'm talking about the old Jersey Shore. Okay, when Snicky had the puff and she was a little fat. Like it gives those vibes. So that is a 10 out of 10. Like now that I was very shocked. Like the whole track, very, very, very shocked. Okay. That's the type of song you get ready to. Okay. Next, we got Turn. I wish this track was a little bit longer because I gotta give it a 9 out of 10 because I wanted to hear more. Now, the only thing I didn't like, of course, is the listing. Body. Dolly got a big old butt. Dolly got a big old butt. I said, but Hottie got a big old butt. Like, I can't stand the listing. But you could tell, you know, she naming her faves on there. I said, all right, all right. I know the baddies right now are feeling hella jealous. Because if you were not featured on this song or rapped on the album as a feature or named in the album, they probably feel a little bit of waste. Okay. And they'll probably be for right now in the group chat as we speak. Okay. Now, this next one, Snatch. Big Lex, don't ever hop in the studio again. Don't do it. That was horrible. And the trap wasn't even bad. It was really Lex's part that just threw me off completely. That beat was kicking you as hard as Scotty. I was like, oh my God. She was like, so you tell me I'm the baddest in the game. I do this and I'm in the lane. Yeah, I beat your ass up. Swing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't lose no fights. Undefeated. She was like talking. I'm like, wow. This is not it, Natalie. I'm sorry. I know you like Lex, and y'all know I like Lex. Because some of y'all can't stand her, you know, just because y'all don't like Dolly. But I like Lex. And I feel like sometimes you got to be honest with people. That was not it, babes. I'm sorry. It just was not it. It wasn't it. I don't think it's ever going to be it. No. That was a 0 out of 10. That was a horrible Natalie. Oh my God. Like Big Lex's verse, it sounded like she did a confessional and they clipped it and they put it over a track. It's Niji. That's how it sounded like. That I said, oh my God. Like, no. Okay. Somebody I feel like that would have did good on that verse, Ivory. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Ivory's not a rapper. She has said this herself. She's not a rapper. But when somebody writes for her and she raps, she sounds good. Okay. So I think she would have slid on this verse a little bit harder than Big Lex. Just my opinion. Another thing I wish that Natalie would have did is do a song with DTV. I know she hates her guts, but I just feel like on a promotional aspect, it would have made more sense because first of all, y'all beefing, and two, a lot of people would have ran to tune in because they know y'all can't stand each other. Okay. Speaking of DTV, you guys, she put on Twitter and said, fuck your EP. Your EP. And your EP, bitch. Okay, like Nicki Minaj said. She said F your EP about Natalie Trap, which I just feel like this. I think DTV at this point is having a little fun trolling her because Natalie's trying to step into the rap sphere, and DTV's already been sort of in it, so she's sort of like kind of poking fun at her. But I feel like the smartest thing for them to do would be to collab at this point. Next, we have the track "Stand Down." Tell it to stand down. Now, I wasn't too mad at this track. I feel like it was giving interlude. I give it to interlude. While I'm in the mood, keep me in the mood. Y'all not telling y'all what the outro song is. No shade, because the last time I did, y'all done had Kyle come up on my channel and try to get my shit. So I don't know if I'm gonna tell y'all what the outro song is. I played it before, but it's like it's no. Anyways, but her part in it, that interlude, I didn't mind it. It gave like club vibes. It was better than Snatch. I will say that. Tell her to stand down. Okay, it wasn't bad. Okay, give it like a solid 7 out of 10. Now this last track, Whistle, M.I.A Lynn, you're winning, bitch. First of all, M.I.A Lynn, let's talk about this. M.I.A Lynn has always known how to rap. She to me has always known how to spit. When a man becomes a woman, that was like a glitch in the Matrix. Okay. When a boy turns into a girl, that was a glitch. You know what I'm saying? Like she just had a little moment. But besides that, M.I.A Lynn has always known how to spit. So that track to me, she ate it up. Okay. M.I.A Lynn's flow saved that song. That to me, 10 out of 10. Like shout out to M.I.A Lynn. Like she really came and did what she could on that track. Like you really ate the girls up. And her Asian doll disc was even great too. Okay. M.I.A Lynn is actually really underrated. It's just she's been caught up so much in the reality TV sphere that it's like a lot of people I feel like don't take her music serious, but she can actually spit. Okay. Now, child, I know Biggie somewhere mad she wasn't on this EP. She like, bro, Natalie, like, bro, you got these whack bitches like Big Legs. She was on this shit for like 2 seasons, bro. My nigga, I've been on here since like 4 seasons, bro. And you want me to tell me you put my track on the season, bro? Like, bro. Like, you know Biggie's somewhere huffing and puffing, okay? Give the whole EP, in my opinion, like a good 7 out of 10. It wasn't too bad. Y'all gotta understand that EP, it really is for like fun, not to be taken so serious. It's really to show like your makeup as an artist before you actually drop your actual album. So there is that, okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about Ice Spice's sample used with this whole Bad Girl situation. Did it ruin, your BGC memories? And also, what do you guys think of the Swoop de Swoop and Natalie's EP? Let me know what y'all think down below, and we're out, babies.
Wanna dance with a cutie in the pale moonlight, it's my duty. Chick too fresh and fruity, sweet like candy ass, make a pass for the